You were all ahead of well without you're nevning it out, there's nevning it, repairs, nevning it, this, there's nevning it, this, nevning stuff. Hang on, I need to be ready to stand out with this stuff. It's a full of sin and a shine. Never was a bolt. Oof, and value must, snare foot value must, near prisoner, one up, snob. Stubborn elf, Sarpus, we saw the standards that you play folks can't get with your what sharks as you not get spoke. I can't bring this to hurry, there's no free line. Hurry with the must Sarpus, if you're in a little. I can't bring this to Sarpus, hawk up. I remember what the I am a cat that says no must spoke. Hurry with the must Sarpus, I am a fish stuff. I can leave from what yes, I get nervous, you know, Mrs. Iona Calanus, and I knew you skin very. Ralph was off feeling this kind of little scholar assassin, and you was going to buy me gun by the Easter of these line. Whoa, initially popular with fish stuff. And I began to stand in Berlin and back her fat ass. See your below when the abs did acid. And I brought some as I see a brother of acid in the office. That's the night. Now, still looking at brother like Nicky. See your snuck into my moon as your host. Still looking at better after and still for it's and knocking us and then knock on your still better after very. So I smith the office, your snuck room skims the line. See, absolutely see what? Small but I've been a very rich him. That's never less than I ops no look the big sister. Laura with an idea, I went, yup. Small but I've thought in. Yes, Sir Alvo Beaton is an option that dogs and Mrs. Command catch the word, but I've been in there fingering about Sir I whistle goose it's go up. Sir Snaps at deep stuff, or very soft, nothing that's no we about. I works a surveyor, grown, I work it. And Ashley was an option over no one. And I know me fix and Ashley the scathler. As any mark, we never lost them. And Ashley is an Ashley cycle. Yes, you pass no river was nailed by Albert stuff. Mass messes that's the theme. And I little on the village with an option wider get in ups very in the Zush. Her ill shadow had be with no snacks a cat with snacks a capture line sin up. Screw without. Go up and for some parts to know my never had things under for a not my ah. There's the fleece. See, blur must find us in the shin the Lord on you stuff. There's in it. Yup. That's the syrup. Yes, you know, I'd wash this up. I've seen what. Most else could get off of blossoms like it. I did I was as usual long like how many else goes out in the missile cash near him. One shiner is or but really. And it's the opposite. They're always the only man be read that as question that see in your knocking the opposite. It's as your food the time. Or I'm chat some moving at either letting your Steve Cap teamers. Get access to very fair to be awkward and Derek Simonaki. See whom with the road no idea when those eyes didn't send the air up pushed out in their rock and dicks up. Galaxy no penis on it to say. Well, wait, didn't get there with telling me sister. I ever knock see rice and then. Ralph Merrill and about was not if this name with wing rock work of this guess this get next up. Now I'm also very ill for. She wished to think he was not Ralph man but I like swine dripping the was very. Yes, it's a cash day in the river line. Number 5 there's the rosary girl with the cars, not a wish up. The immersion will be the rosary fact. No more custody, no we wear was. Oh, even it's not so ethical. No world war what's this. Oh, salads and so what happens that very. Number 5 Xavier from the fact out portion of Ricky wheel and disguise ship. Number 5 remarks soon became a number 5 glory feel it the Irish solving every ask us and I sealed him in the low knife sitting in the short we didn't get in. Mine came now, I'm get there blessed. Says it, no wine. Naps not even milk with us. Naps not even milk stuff. Naps not milk be wished up. Oh, looking him along at my smells. Well, a big source nick naps. Yep. Oh, we're from the color of those stuff and I'm inside, but I never stayed standing. Here we go, let's just never from under. This is half of the bear bequeaths and Neil Merrick's very dissacker. 5 bears still going out. It's Nick is kind of like I keep him now with getting this very end of the star like it's just doing a side ring the stuff and I'm doing it Nick in the neck. I said it, I looks your veils so the water get feeling off states down. Easier, quick as black position. Often they're on even near Viking, their best spine. Mine's less than the Viking scale doing it in a shoe of every last day. Svellir system. Rob's listen this will not open as much as the salt. It's an egg banger cock for the steep outside after they're making out for a sharp under. The land with weakness, he is valve by the form of them, and if he say here isn't there, but yes, this is a lot of mutton, and look at him and ash net. He'll scat gross. My boy, I did get them at the guitars and derbus. And ash this, if they're like it, I would that. Summer flats out and derbus. And ash, yeah, it's near some stuff be him, I never knock it. Snare some sniffing in the. For all again, Nicholas man, this niche, and those ears, Captain is niche, and was passing their feet in it. Game Nicholas, or I was never eats, nurse that had her gifts as your snip in the zone, McCarm and Allen, and happening, and get back, and I'll look at. And allow her, I know it's Miss Jenny, baby, look up. Got me, and allow no it's Miss Jenny, baby, look up. Where you rocket in your nail open this. I'm snare for Josh and the zoo, or flips, I think I think it out. Sir Sam and the lick up sauce with your folks, veils to the ships, and the shoe of a ravade, I feel, and it rot CD. No, I'm still working big for us. I can I get never myself in the far I see over being a grave. So this was there that I saw with the most. So you snaps that's what's new can get out works the snare for you. And I can fit those turns your friend that's found urban. Works the snare fine name what's plus snare fan. Or feed off nest and up in your attacker as a sweet. I can remember I had scat yourselves and there was sock works you sick and there they did sex sobs who are fit the snare from under cover what sobs who hair saw wish snatched a sharp and shacks during the vest so in the still excited. Wow, what feel this is so floor where out the lord to shoot up in the shacks in their fing of our snare from under. Very good biggest is so this is showing it's kind of your veil suit on the sticker family over the fire made like was in a neighbor can the what's lizard me. Damn zero should lord say. Showing at it that the choke on stuff. There's absolutely two in the show. Pervy at sea little boy. I can remember throwing your thing is taking no in the show. Fast some snish bill press it. Matters mad as mad. Matters mad as moves are spill on the floor stud in it. Fast some snish bill press it. Snare from an as mad. Showing at it chill. Get the pain and answer sit that's only rips. Well resume your stand and there's helps in the look and the showing near out and they lost to get the nears that I'll go. Alright, you can yarn about us. Give so a sharp for the pines. It is to give Bill sewer out man of I for the and nothing or no loose this and the sipping and me but when the shammer from the setup but there are still like a dumb to quote moods in earth and around this house and see Ralphie Nancy stretched the cuff man sister the slopes and it lost it slopes that life but I away out again and the sweets and the shirky. Accurate in the British shacks or for that the run with miles of inaccurate the games that Megan Jure, Pimps is Jure, if Master A need no gibbs there, Mr. Vovu, negative sharp games known to the like Sam's Mucker Pain with the Vovu. Rather, she here and press it and it's in my florina was this nigger and Mr. Spat. Then knock the Vexus is very ill in it for no one. Or it's steer goes farther out my egg and get side. Laura will the fast do stick with us now, large stuff. Nah, but seeing the it's Vexin and the short room, Sir Vexin, and show you this nice you was. Heck, look. See one. Laura will look at Marion Gabby and now for him out on Napsy. Napsy to the circus. Look at stroke the set that get everywhere. What on? It helps it looks the mile ziller with the car. You can see the box and look for circus. Yep. In the area where the office back will say, so helps look at stroke this. It slops that. Oh, there's helps needing very nap, but bigger from the opposite to me. Skirting about I shan't skirting about I the spike. Her out my knees and zip the clock and if you to use. Scope him stellar. Busy. Throw be regular next. Guess how the machine that dropped up, but I'll reckon with the mouth still really zealous. What? The half, hush, numb. The hush the pump, the stop pump, the hush the pump, the hush numb, the hush the hum, but sticks. No, now you lost ocean quick look. Alright, and there is many good ration not room. Yeah, you got it, Zenash. Now it's just very fast spoke. Apps get sealing on the shirk, let's reface it, or they'll make us loop, and the shirk never zeal. Apps not an apps like in the social area, bang your knock here, by share, bang over in the shirk. That's no revenge, there was that got out. I know better than roast, no, exist there was say alarm, bang it. Hold him in there. Rather out manager, gills name, dash, sit the look, lost the gilly, hope so their white knife system. Mouth the knots, stick it, mouth the knots, to see. I didn't get any saber with the kitchen shed and looking on without the cap and our skirts come out say those. Nah, let's have a white that sing at no exian. Serve the son did have Mr. Slog on. Yep, that's not this is Danash. Never like the rocket fan on mirror still in the draw a dick door snap is the first to make it such day rook fast. They're knocking on my day. Reds and I could hurry, so sick. Felt and I the Lord, but I don't know so well about what's it. Slime so at the this is in the scat lost Albert. Snail Albert. Slay there's you some stacks now. They see little life and did so much over us. Yes, you can did it. Yes, your goods that I didn't know the show we just say now little hack get to know you now. Yeah, well not a little hack get you because I said the ricks behind it. Well, look at the spiting it. Why didn't you? I mean, this is going to someone along so sneak exit out. My niece and zip this. Skirt is nice and see. Now, it's the robust. Well, that's no near knocking out. Heard up now. Yeah, there's no nerve too. Sminging good. But I've never wanted to be an emergency chest. Ralph, my name are real hut. Ralph, my name are with the serve my own skin, but there's a buffet. Fine, right, fat, what, soon to vacate the sneak, not sneak out with our soon to vacate. Soon with it. Sneak up, such as man in and block bigness, the sales, but I'm a stave no side. And the rock man in it, and I'll be spat, and I'll miss now, and throw another one to the throne, and more, throw no get, your old scar, match, no, not even throwing, sister, throwing the snare fan, the snare, flocky, pretty little, was the midnight, corpse, snare, fin that. Ralph, my name over the rock, be listening in that but this earth, my name over into their sarpus. Some circle for one gets the needed there, pussy up, and then burying them in the exhibit with that snare. Oh, I know them in the nail, and they go, that's not an almost the dreamer figure through a good face, I've seen that, remember. So I really hope, and I really hope, and this, so I really hope, and I really hope, and my kid, the lesson, so I get the fits in your stuff. Stand and look, and I'm either mouse and it's just my silver side eyed guy, but so I had it, my silver logic. So, we're from a third no one. Where you will lose when you itself. But I must have not acknowledged Ralph, my name over. I was a lawyer with a cock give him, said that I still working the night and fit to it, and I feel it, and I must stay over a minute. Get far as not grunts last need is that special nerve we get the nice tickets. Raise them home as their pursuit. I go you wouldn't I'm of a path not there's a navy ring the beat. When you are not system and get an average, so many you say, but getting it so that I know she's like Nick or Pain is like skirt quick by dear. That's and she were at neither one to get the skirt quick. No, we're writing a shilly copy. It is new history, no us. And we need to fix those, so we no more lands to now. If such a fair, they fast as just can't do out. Man, I'm a repair off. No more not up to having it, no more with this, no more not. Near a rubber, more news is sick. Surf. Her not schminzer. Het boek is dit, we're not now. My het boek is it. Off, won't be more rubber with me. So just look at here. Well, what if I can do me? It's not this or shit. What is cat? What? You're not so out in there, Ralph, man. I'm gonna run the villa out. Sales net. Cool, was not gonna Ralph, man. I get this. So make your there's a dress, it's our banquets. Here they get the witch the player excited. I'm really about no is it. It's small little bit on the willow fry was getting some sky. No winning against in Europe with the spike. Ralph manager, but remember, Nike is a spell girl for an she wrote for no or plus the Bengal version of Zero Observer. When you can get a better seal biggest and see that's right, need the national ring the Europe seal it cat I did a stew here shoot yes. No more with the but I'm just I know I'm found me guy. Oh it's no said that I just look him really about from this game to really about this game reflecting it a severance and really about there for me to give to me so yeah I must this air because the ray now more and the head will be better out thinking the rest of sewage did this now more and it nerves get so far from the nearest that I'm out name the eats and the more with this yeah sales brass neither one gets to neither up with this yeah sewage did this yeah neither up with this yeah the other one shake the cubes and get off the cube with one shake the cube get stuff. You district has never scaled to win. You're from the loud nerves now and so other you see if it's half name your this if it's half name is our own book the nigger they get plus get up and ash or with serve this meal listening out with folks need to read the scene so it's upset out with the other snack them you'll go back to the show so get no Snake on that, they're not no it's snake on that, that's that. You're upset that would helps get the question of order of how we got very for all had the deal right for all had the existing head quicker much stick on. When you the man of your half my either should be bung I get the sour deal for that's doing there Subi they that air half manager for out in your cock very day that's just nice and got very here but I'm not stopping against very day that's just here that. Så om du var här hänger gift substitute making here so that what corpse is not swoop. So then I just do the chemical. Yeah, I thought what got for throwing good I had to get feeling all those fear stirring that I see exit. I do it on the sister would with that. Get step out. But stadium in all about but still now out my area sees maker. See no skim get bus in all academics and sheen. See no skim day there the back skew. See no skims and sheen. Scam all eat some stash dream mystery. Merger that's next they got like the on no I receive his bar slopes that still receive is got make good scat now for receive little still that most of seem like a salt been like the machine the flying spouse chase no but it said that I need to look at the it was exactly but it got so big choices to be mine in this all they are ruined. No, it's not too sick. No, it's written. She's a little still I've ever seen it. Don't make us stop. Scared, gonna show a video about her. Scared, get deep something. Scared. So, the box on over in it. Out, man, in it. So, the will be first. Pal, on. See if the little minutes does it could be bent. They can lock on the to see little. That's all. I must get a grind. So, honestly, whoop it out. How to get further away. No limit allow me. No, sick whistle. This day, girl, we must not really down my internet. And then this was nail off on the next neither no ships through the Miss Uders. What I'm that's me, as we were. If Mum the mail was sort of mammals out. Me, you be our sister, what there, I went no limit allow me. Well, you're in the live river, we're going to those news. Right, so you know, since it I know people from it through him will be roaming him off from the Michael be from there ups and skips and never know be from the night as I have will be never will be for society in so let's say the cash speaking roof again by will be in roof without been make will be from roof from scans in the back of say the buyers on my server routine news the middle we laughing at you send it business necessary him off for that now you're gonna what I'm doing nothing very scar when you see that so now it's the sign we never know what air Doe van mij als ik je begrijp zijn best is eigenlijk was dat. Je meent wil de nerf van me, but no one over bij. Mijn doe verloor niet aan. Zet ik op. Saar moet snel benoemd. Ik af. Doe van de session. En help me al beetje doe eerst. Heinrich gaat zich zeggen. Hoog. Hurry, hier wordt al een ik no. Zomaar. Her we right airline. Singeth na fennim next to chink. Silver those nice easier game. Wait, Ralph must get this net. Scarred no. Game better like it's scarring at it. Maat miss the fat spark. Add your yellow calm. Fat spark. Get out of the middle of the floor within about the regular. Sarps with the slow man and my great mouth. Slow man. Reading is my great mouth. Lord, as I did, I bear with drop or night now with the hammer than see. Zero sing I didn't like give a stop. Is this a give no sin? I already Sir Albert Sithering and exist. And that's neither Ryan off. Hush. Now with the fan base and all. So got me looking. Should we see the Ryan there? Yeah, Murph scroll. Again, her own the again that you get. Again, zero all. Again, and it now not you get with that. And her own what? Gary Arches.
I knew it, you're also.
Again, as we use neural. I heard all when the cat book is found out now. No one can go sick. Chef, Slob must this be. Hurt the snail specific. I wouldn't really wake up. Right, what else they do for fun. They can't wake what now. No one's the summon and I'm now. No one can summon anything. Echo, where's the that is in us? How would now no one can get and show you lots of fights and summon as that I'll. Chef near since the bird open near street with the smash with us in the mirror was the nail specification of system. Smash those back in the VB mile or fall once in a bit I'm three in the Will Jackson there over finished disguise her line cafe as do it for the illness your making me game get your initial over run as we I'll show you the what but think of the litter yes do I eat fin near status plus 7 over on the load but I think last plus the ass and then there's in the shorts that we said I would nick in a her better was carving in Arizona more for what that's needed. You can see if Sealer on Murphy damn sheriff and ah, Russing eats to do. This will come next eating and I show you the out, but this will be skip back circum wine home and Andrews now like a local. I show you the way doesn't it must. No, Earl Winnie. And show it in lines at lower way out and eat their lang it all free of us. And there's dead further of all their ones are old from the editor's material. Dead further, Alex and the meats, that's their line, the that's nerd all reference cars with dead further, zips around, scarring in everything, dead further. This is Sam, madam, Vinac, in it, scarring emails full of brother, and not the hexes do visual. Of my scarf, scarring emails full of physical. Singing if it's just the era if I'm a skim next to style, you know, see a scarf, will never reflect so better outside us. Isn't it all gonna add in the damn, you better out, it's just near ruins, I wish. That sure is there, yeah, we're in there, my skim, and shot the way I didn't know if are circuit, yeah, I didn't know if are smust, and then like such a shoot. What's a stick? Like you're just looking at extending it, or like you're just looking at extending it, or like you're just looking at extending it. Sips and it's high vision up behind Zilla or what's in the shield, technically, no giant was not Kelly, soon there. Well, the button of him must rather do it there and middle behind us now, doing this not short, but soon there. We looks as the neck, but they know it's just not what it is, narrowing out flying, it must not doing no, not short, but look here with the spooking there and middle behind us, girl, but soon there. So you're good news, get up and it love here if let's hey, he's met on instead of. Or he's met, or good, big enough to lord what's it, or like it's considered. Nah, never fit it. Salesman out, they come with salesman. Нет, достаточно. For them is the pine server who uses it. It's off. Whoop. The rods there with as gets in there. Rods in there one not just now. And if I hear you bark when racing it the residual socks doing it. Sips the mouth never know no much. Yes, lifting it no what. Get my suit. I almost saw it. Get my seat. But no what. Say it. Snake that you're right last night. Now, what do you know? Or what do you know? You're a weird right was nips. Or we're right nips now. Step. Or we never zung it. And if I handed it a second, now it's not skip. Or when no. Or when zing it. Why I know something. Or when you can't like a mouse no. We see me. That's me. That's it. Whoop, bang out. By the way, the dream of making a mini cat. Or most of us on this cat. Back off. Or most of us. Huh, look here. Sips needles. Or yeah.